5 frugal habits that don't feel like sacrifices. All right, disclaimer. You all know I hate the word frugal, and unfortunately, it's been hijacked to mean, cheap as possible. All right. In our community, we have a different definition of the word. Frugal does not mean cheap. Frugal means smart. Frugal means knowing what matters to you and spending accordingly. It means cutting back on what doesn't serve you so you can have more of what does. Isn't that like the best definition ever? I love it. All right. Anyway, frugal living doesn't have to mean giving up everything you love, right? Everything that brings you joy. You don't have to eat rice and beans every night unless you want to. All right. So, again, I've mentioned before, my mom was from Brazil, so we grew up eating rice and beans, and I make rice and beans for my son. It's a dish called feijoada, and it is delicious. So, Google it and make it. You will love it. All right, we are going to go over 5 frugal habits that help you spend less. Yes. Save more and still enjoy life. All right, you ready? Let's go. Hi, it's your friend Eva, and my mom was from Sao Paulo, Brazil. So I'm in debt. I have no savings and absolutely no business giving financial advice. But here we are. So if you're ready to stop being shamed, to tackle your debt a long time alongside someone who's there, look, with no judgment, no crazy advice, just real practical strategies, then please hit the like, subscribe, sign up for the weekly newsletter. And if you feel like sharing this with a friend, you can do that. But before we continue, I am not a financial advisor. When it comes to financial advice or any advice you find on the internet, please do your research. There are so many weirdos out there. All right. Tip number 1, the 24-hour rule. I just said this in a video a few videos back. If you have an issue with impulse spending, like I do, wait 24 hours. If you still want it so badly, then go for it, buy it. There is a good chance you will not buy it because you've had time to think about it. So that dopamine hit is gone. Tip number 2, borrow before buying. Do you need something you're only going to use once or twice? See if a friend or neighbor has it. If they don't, can you rent it or find it secondhand? Because you can pretty much find anything these days. My mom was from Brazil, but my dad was from Greece. And on Greek Easter, we have to have the red dyed Easter eggs. And if you've seen them, you know what I'm talking about. It's a really rich red, but the dye is horrible. You need to tarp your entire countertop. And I'm not going to use one of my good pots to color these eggs. So I got a $1.50 little pot from Goodwill that I bought when I was donating things. And this pot, just for Easter eggs, nothing else. Tip number 3, always ask for a discount. My friend is a teacher and she always asks. We spend a lot of time in South Carolina, and every single store and restaurant we go to will ask if we're military personnel or a teacher. And to the military personnel and the teachers out there, thank you for your service. We need both military and teachers for a healthy democracy. Yay, democracy. I've been given the senior discount before, and I've never corrected them because you know what? That 48 cents I saved at Dunkin' Donuts goes into my wallet, all right? And I'll use that money to go buy hair dye. So, but seriously, I don't say no. I see the discounts, thank you. Tip 4, no spend challenges. It's when you only buy the necessities. I tried this one in January. Complete and total failure. I never made a video as to why it was. But you know what? Short version, I ended up getting sick. Then my son got sick. And then my sister and brother in law were supposed to visit. But there was a big snowstorm south of us. And they were driving up from South Carolina. And they didn't want to get stuck in Virginia. But I had bought stuff because we weren't sure. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do a video now. But it didn't dissuade me from doing it again. So I will, I just don't know when. Tip number 5, keeping with the no spend challenge, a pantry challenge. We all have something in the back of our pantry that we can use. Mine is pretty much stocked. And when I see something on sale that I know I'm going to use, like we discovered this new tikka marsala sauce that is amazing, I will buy 1 or 2 extra because I know we're going to use it. The problem is I'm not very organized when it comes to my pantry, so I did just buy another jar of pesto. So, I mean, I got to find something to make with it. We like pesto, so it's not, a horrible thing, but I really didn't need another. So, anyway, so yeah, so it's a mess. I don't have the time or desire to like organize it or look everything up. And what makes it worse is that I'll see these YouTubers who have these extensive lists like on the door, and they like updated and are like, okay, I've got like 4 jars of pesto, don't need another one. Or I'm running low on tomato paste, and they've got everything. Look, if you want to do that, oh my God, more power to you. I cannot. I just don't. My brain doesn't work like that. It doesn't. Like, I'll scan the shelves and be like, all right, we need this, this, and this. But again, that damn pesto bottle's like really small, so I don't see it. So, all right, I need to organize it. All right, so those are my 5 frugal habits that are easy. Look, nothing extreme, all simple to incorporate into your everyday life. Right? Like it's nothing crazy. I don't like anything crazy. So I would love to read your tips. Please feel free to add them in the comments because if it's something that's working for you, then I think we need to share it and see if it can work for other people in our community. All right, so that's it for now, and I will see you in the next video.